theory of mind is, can you in your head model what's happening in the other person's head, right? And you would think that maybe that, maybe obviously people who are smarter should be better at that. It turns out that may not be true, and there's the reason to believe that that's not true, which is as follows. So the U.S. military was the early adopter and has continued to be sort of the leading adopter in U.S. society of actually IQ testing, and they still use basically explicit IQ tests, and they slot people into different specialties and roles according to IQ, including into leadership roles, and so they know what everybody's IQ is, and they kind of organize around that. And one of the things that they found over the years is if the leader is more than one standard deviation of IQ away from the followers, it's a real problem. And that's true in both directions. For somebody who is less smart to model the mental behavior of somebody who's more smart is, of course, inherently very challenging and maybe impossible. But it turns out the reverse is also true, which is if the leader is 2 standard deviations above the norm of the organization that he's running, he also loses theory of mind. It's actually very hard for very smart people to model the internal thought processes of even moderately smart people. And so there's actually a real need to have a level of connection there that's not just, and therefore by inference, if you had a person or a machine that had 1,000 IQ or something, like its understanding of reality would be so alien to the people or the things that it was managing that it wouldn't even be able to connect in any sort of realistic way. So again, this is a very good argument that the world is going to be far from organized by IQ for centuries to come.